Hey, First Christian, it is Wednesday morning, right around 11 o'clock, and I am out on the streets of downtown West Point. Right in front of me is Main Street. We're right in front at the intersection of Commerce, so Main and Commerce. The reason why I'm standing in front of Coon Tattoo, I'll get to that in just a minute. But just want to give you some announcements about what's going on. There is really just two things that I really want to emphasize. One is that Sunday night, during the evening Bible study, we will be having fellowship. So make sure that you come to Sunday night so that we can continue learning about the church, going through a lot of the lesson plans and so forth about what we started last week. I've heard some great things from some of the people who attended Sunday night for our first lesson on the church. They thought it was great, so they're excited to come back and do some more. If you weren't there, if you want to eat, you want to learn about aspects of the church and why we do things and roles and stuff like that, not food roles for the fellowship, but roles in the church, make sure that you come on Sunday night for that. Also, this Saturday, there is the Christian Women's Fellowship is going to be having a bake sale right here at this location that I'm standing in from 9 o'clock until 12. So that is the reason why I'm standing in front of Coon Tattoo, because Coon Tattoo said, hey, you guys can have it right in front of my store. So this Saturday from 9 until 12, there's going to be a bake sale at this location. So it's on Main Street and Commerce Street right here in front of the store. Make sure that you come and have this. All right. So now, the title that I have for this is What Veil? And there's a reason why I put that on there, because as of when you go back and you look at the church in Corinth, when you look at what happened with the Israelites in 2 Corinthians, starting in verse 12, it says, therefore. Now, if you weren't there Sunday night, you knew that the people were giving me a hard time because I didn't go back to find out what the therefore was there for. But with this story, it's talking about Moses, and the therefore was there because the veil was there because he was talking about when Moses was up on the mountainside and he was talking with God and spending time with God. He was up there for like 30 days. And when he came down, the people were so frightened of him that because his face was glowing, that he had to wear a veil. And when he wore that veil, then the people would be able to talk to him because they were no longer afraid of that. That's why the therefore was in this part that I'm going to start reading. So starting in verse 12, it says, therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold. We are not like Moses, who would put a veil over his face to prevent the Israelites from seeing the end of what was passing away. But their minds were made dull. For to this day, the same veil remains when the old covenant is read. It has not been removed, because only in Christ is it taken away. Even to this day, when Moses is read, a veil covers their hearts. But whenever anyone turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now that the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all who have unveiled faces contemplate that the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. There was something that popped out in there, of course, when I was reading that. And that was in chapter 3, by the way. I don't know if I told you that. 2 Corinthians chapter 3. But it was the aspect that we are all being, if you accept Christ, if you get that veil taken away, you are all being transformed into the image of Christ. What does transformation mean? It means change. It means getting rid of your old self and putting on the new self. It means a fresh start. It means getting rid of all the things that were stopping you from seeing all the things that we're supposed to do in order to be with Christ, and being changed and transformed into his image. So Paul was wanting the church to do. And he said, hey, we do this because we are bold in this. It's time to be bold, church. It's time to be bold in our walk. It's time to be bold in us taking this literally. It's time to be bold in saying, we're going to do what this says and be transformed out of this world, remove the veil to follow him. All right? So, don't forget, Christian Women's Fellowship, 9 o'clock to 12, bake sale right here in front of Coon Tattoo, and fellowship Sunday night. But I will see you Sunday morning for Sunday school. See you at 11 o'clock for worship service, and then we'll see you Sunday night as well. All right, love you guys. Grow, 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 grow. And I got to go, 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 go. I know that was cheesy. See you later. All right, bye, everybody.